On today's Breaking Views, Turkey is caught in a vicious circle of political turmoil and financial peril. It needs a strong government to restore order, says Edward Hadas, Reuters Breaking Views economics editor. Edward, how quickly is the economy, which is failing fast, going to move up the political agenda? How long is it going to take?
Well, we don't know, but it could come reasonably quickly. One of the professors who I didn't mention in this piece said Turkey is the leading candidate for what they call in economics a sudden stop, i.e. money stops coming in, companies start failing, banks start collapsing. And that's right. It's got a very high current account deficit, 7% of GDP. The fiscal deficit isn't a problem, but a lot of the debt is denominated in dollars, and so this thing could collapse quite quickly.
And international investors, of course, financing most of that deficit.
Exactly.
And they're running amok.
And they're running away. About a third of them have left already, and they could leave at an accelerated pace, and that could really cause a lot of squeeze on the cash flow of Turkish companies and households. Especially as the currency falls, that means the dollar-denominated debt becomes much more expensive.
So what's going to happen? What, the people you talk to, the economists, and
no one is optimistic, which perhaps is we should be contrary to that. But the problem here is that you've got a very severe political crisis. There is no strong force. The one strong force there had been, the AK party, seems deeply divided. The followers of this religious movement, the Gulenists, are in open rebellion. The corruption scandal seems to be just a reflection of this fight. And you mentioned at the beginning a strong government. Turkey's strong governments have always been military, but the military has been pretty much emasculated in the last few years by the AK party.
Yep.
It's unlikely they could actually take over, even if they did, they've been more corrupt than anyone. So I think we have a real problem here.
You mentioned the Turkish lira. I want to finish up with this. Down 18% against the dollar, even though the central bank is buying lira. I want to mention it because one of the FX people I speak to has said to me at the end of last year, maybe the trade, and it's a bit far out there, but maybe one of the FX trades at the beginning of this year is go long Turkish lira, because this is not a country they can let fail.
I'm not sure who the they are that's going to keep it from failing. Turkey has managed to alienate almost all its neighbors and its would-be allies in the EU. I suspect it's a country that they will let fail because they don't have much alternative.
We will wait and see. Edward, many thanks for that. You can read Edward's piece, of course, on the Breaking Views website. For more agenda-setting insight, watch our US Breaking Views show every day, 12:30 Eastern, 17:30 GMT. I'm Axel Threlfall. This is Reuters.